I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, we got off to a good start in the new season with a win over the Chicago Blackhawks, and now we head to New York to face the Islanders. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And playing for the Islanders on the first line is Adrian Kempe, Sebastian Aho, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second line is Keith Tkachuk, Elmer Lack, and Seth Jarvis. On the third line is Peyton Krebs, Philip Kursherev, and Matt Coronado. And on the fourth line is Sean Poding, Ivan, and Igor Chinnikov. On defense on the first pair is Zach Wernicki with Jay Bouwmeester. On the second pair is Mario Ferrero with Adam Boqvist. And on the third pair is John Marino with Dante Fabro. Starting in net is Gage Alexander with Andrew Rakoff backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Porter Matone, Andre Vasilevsky, Riley Kidney, and Joakim Kemmel. And playing for the Leafs on the first line is Carter Verhaeghe, Peter Forsberg, and Mikko Rantanen. On the second line is Alex Ovechkin, Sam Bennett, and Martin St. Louis. On the third line is Woody Dumart, Jordan Staal, and Brandon Saad. And on the fourth line is John Ogrodnik, Tim Taylor, and Willie Lindstrom. On defense on the first pair is Zdeno Chara with Chris Letang. On the second pair is Dmitry Orlov with Yui Krupp. And on the third pair is Jake McCabe with Justin Falk. Starting in net is Patrick Waugh with Marc-Andre Fleury backing up. And our scratch players tonight are Mark Jankowski, Dave Ellett, and Dominic Moore.
Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Islanders start with possession as we are now underway. Here's a short pass to Werenski. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Feeds it over. A chance up front. Moves it again. Another pass. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Slides it diagonally to Bouwmeester. Here's a shot. Denied by Waugh. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Feeds the puck to St. Louis. Takes the feed. Moves it to Krupp. Quick shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Alexander's first appearance of the season. He looks sharp, James. That's a nice save right there.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Alexander. The Leafs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. An easy pad save made by Alexander. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. The Islanders gain possession. Crunches them into the boards.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We're still scoreless. Toronto's won the draw. Quick feed to Stahl. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Fires it on net, and he makes the easy save.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Toronto's got the win off that draw. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Long jam in front. That's broken up.
There we go, Peter Forsberg.
And just like that, he
No power play needed.
He's one of those players that can do it all in all three zones, and now he has 200 points under his belt, James. That's a great feat. You're taught when you're a little kid that you have to protect the interior of the ice, and the defender caught way outside the dots, has to hustle back to get to that coverage, and by then it's too late.
Toronto's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
What a collision there, and that frees up a little room. Toronto's got the puck along the boards.
Man, is he ever known for this. When he drops into that butterfly positioning, he makes himself as big as possible. So tough to beat because there is no net available.
Puck grab by Rantanen. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And there's the save. Slides it across. Here he is. He scores!
And Forsberg does it again.
Aye, Captain!
Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be close upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Leafs have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Grabbed along the boards by Werenski. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Dishes it to Werenski. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by St. Louis. Makes some space. Oh, what a stop on the play. Picked up along the boards by Bennett. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance.
Well, he's so fast, he's strong, and he's got incredible balance. And these are different layers to his game. When you combine it with the way and speed at which he can move, man, he's so dangerous.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Toronto's got a 2-0 lead. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Leafs have been handed 2 for interference. New York sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Cuts to the paint. That's blocked. Scooped up along the wall by Bertuzzi. Puts it off the outside of the frame.
The Islanders are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post as they try and claw their way back in.
Taken along the wall by Krebs. And he slides it quickly to Boqvist. Looking to knock it out of the zone. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Moves it quickly over to McCabe. New York's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Islanders come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
From the right side, takes the pass. Shot! Textbook stop by Roy. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Toronto's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. New York's got it, and they're on the attack. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Leafs take it along the wall. Throws it in. The Islanders have it now. Directed over to Ivan. Quick pass to Podine. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. And they'll dump it in. Here's a short pass to Marino. New York's playing it through the neutral zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Glove save made by Roy. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Getting into the later stages of this period, 2-0 is the score. Bennett's won the faceoff. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. The Islanders get a hold of the draw. Moves it to Tkachuk. Oh, what a hit on the play, and he's on his own bench there, Cheryl.
Well, the only good thing is he's not on the opponent's bench, right? He'd be getting a face wash if he was over there, but instead he's on his teammate's bench, and you know what? They're going to pick him up.
Quick feed to Tkachuk, and he loses control of the puck. Shot! Denies him in close.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time he bails his team out.
The Islanders take possession off the faceoff. Roy's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he stopped that one. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. And that's off a stick. Feeds it over to Verhaeghe. And now he moves it quickly to Rantanen. Blocked in traffic. Nice zone entry from the right side. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. And you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
It's another good start for the Leafs. Let's hope they keep this up and maintain the lead.
Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
New York's been running around and chasing the game, look very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
Point blank, stop by Roy!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Toronto's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Forsberg's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And that's intercepted by Kempe. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Feeds it to Forsberg. And he slides it quickly to Verhaeghe. Chara's lugging the puck. Steps inside the line. Here's a shot. Stops him with a glove.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Bennett's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And they can off the inside of the post, and we play on.
The Leafs are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out, and this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Turned aside with a glove by Alexander. New York's won the face-off deep in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. There's a great glove save by Roy. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. The Leafs lead this one 2-0. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Sends a pass over. Takes it to the front. And he snags that one with the glove. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Feeds it down low. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Angles it over to Kurashev. Poked away at center by Rantanen. And he's ridden off the puck. Knocked around, but keeps it going.
He's been really...
Denied on the play! Wow!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save. Man, does he ever put a clinic on in shielding the puck and puck protection. I mean, you can try and knock him off the puck, but when he decides to get position on you and get that wide stance and lower that center of gravity, you're in trouble.
The centerman glide into position. Ivan's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. That's off a stick. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Slides it across to Saad. Fires it. Oh, a clutch save. Picked up along the wall by Stahl. Shot taken by Bouwmeester. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Roy's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Moves it quickly over to Saad. And that's picked up by Marino. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. How did he stop that one? More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. And it's a 2-0 hockey game. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Quick pass to St. Louis. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. New York's got it along the wall. And it's a quick pass to Bertuzzi. Oh, and that That hit right off his mask.
I don't think he had time to get his head out of the way, and that one hits his mask. You gotta give it to the quality of mask nowadays. If that happened a few years ago, ooh, that would hurt even more.
New York's looked good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. Smart defensive play there. Tries to feed it over to Bertuzzi. A feed out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Through center along the wing. Here's a short pass to Taylor. Takes a shot.
And Tim Taylor scores his first of the season.
Number 1 on the season.
That's a great way to alleviate pressure and expectations early, James. You get on the board, and guess what? You hope that the floodgates really open.
Toronto's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Moves it to O'Grande. Sends it over. Stopped by the goaltender. The Islanders gain control of the puck. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Looks to pass it to Tkachuk. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Passes it over. And that goes off a player in front. Pinned up along the boards. New York's got the puck. Oh, he got paddled by Roy. Here in the late goings of the period, Toronto's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Forsberg's won the draw inside his own end. Can't maintain possession. Here's a race for the loose puck. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. The Islanders have had more opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Dished on over to Rantanen. Quick feed to Forsberg. Hammers a shot!
And Mikko Rantanen gets his first of the season.
Posted in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Well, this is just a laser of a shot that beats the goaltender clean, and everyone knew it was coming, including the goaltender. They just couldn't catch up to it.
Toronto's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
Rantanen's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, stick save and a beaut. We got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Krebs is being served 2 for boarding.
Only 2? That looked like it should be 5.
The Leafs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Dumps it into the O-zone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Great poke check on the reach. From the point, looks to make something happen. Here's a shot. Big time stop. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. And they come up with possession off that battle. The Islanders gain the zone. Alexander's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Ivenside still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Toronto's won the draw and they'll go to work. Denies him, he got all of it. Works it across to Rantanen. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Now a quick pass to Kempe.
Krebs is almost back in the play.
Cutting to the slot.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Too much congestion in front. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Handles it along the blue line. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
So another good period by the Leafs. They not only maintained the lead, they added to it. Let's hope they keep it up.
Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
New York's up against a hot goaltender, James, and you know when a goaltender's feeling it, you're going to have to get them moving laterally, and so they're going to have to find a way to go east-west and know exactly when to fire that puck.
The Leafs carry it along the wall, and he slides it quickly to Rantanen. Rocked him in the open ice. Moves the puck over to Bertuzzi. Quick pass to Aho. Score!
Oh, and there goes the shutout.
Haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
Come on, Letang. You're supposed to cut that pass off.
The Islanders are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Centering feed. And that's stopped. Looks to get the puck over to Jarvis. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Still has possession. Turned aside with a glove by Roy.
Waz had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Kurashev's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Roy's got the puck. He's going to hang on for a whistle and slow things down.
Well, he's been shelled, hasn't he, James? He's weathered every storm that's been thrown at him, and now he elects to pounce on this puck. It's a nice, safe play. He anticipates well, and he holds on for the whistle.
Puck picked up by Letang. Takes it at center. They've got some momentum here. Pokes it away in his own end. Nice bank pass off the boards. Moves it quickly over to Coronado. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Leafs are giving their fans a lot to cheer about tonight as they lead at 4-1. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And he takes a shot, and he gets in front of that. Good use of the body on the play. And now he angles it across to Coronado. And that's stolen by Krebs. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Dumps it in. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Dishes it off. Takes it into the slot. And there's the save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Still lots of time left here in this frame, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Trying to get back on the attack now. Toronto's got possession of the puck. And that's just out of reach. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Podine. Intercepts it at center. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing. Shot cut into the glove. Benoit!
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Nice job tying up his opponent. And he takes the pass. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Letang. Slides the puck over to Rantanen. Shot! Great save by Alexander. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Toronto's won the faceoff. Hammers one from the point. Redirected off one of his own line mates there.
Well, the medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain.
Here they come on the attack. Great reach with the poke check. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Forsberg took that shot off the back of the knee. That's gonna hurt.
Forsberg's getting some assistance here by the medical staff, James, and this is a tough one to watch as he makes his way down the tunnel to the locker room where he'll be assessed. He's just hopping there. He can't put any weight on that one leg.
Cheryl, I'm not a doctor, and I will say this, though. It is very evident that this is a leg injury, and he is going to need some medical attention here. Huge steal in his own end. And the puck's knocked loose. Sends the pass over. He got all of that one. Takes the feed. Fires it on net. And that's off the glove and will play on. They've got numbers. Rips it. And they score.
And Chara gets his second of the season.
Man, I would love to freeze frame that shot, James. The torque on his stick to be able to get that shot off with that amount of force, incredible.
The Leafs are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
What a great read, breaking up the pass. Moves the puck. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Chicago's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. The Islanders will go to work here in the offensive zone. Turn that chance aside.
That's a great save as he drops into the butterfly. You want to make sure that you take away the top of the net, but you know you got the lower net covered, and the agility to be able to move across the crease is an example right there.
Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. New York's got the puck along the wall. The Leafs gain possession. Stall's stick handling in his own zone. And change is coming up front as the puck is sent in deep. Quick pass across to Kempe. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. And he takes the feed. The Leafs are across the line and into the offensive end. Battle along the boards. New York's got possession at center. And now it's grabbed by Ovechkin. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to St. Louis. Oh, what a save! He stopped him! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. I love the way he recognizes the space in behind his opponent, and he decides to take it. He is gone. I mean, he's lightning fast, and he's quick to boot to go with it.
Battle along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Ivan. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. With possession along the wall. Feeds it over. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Quick feed to Bouwmeester. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Ogrodnik's going to play it against the half wall. Ivan's got the puck in his own zone. New York's got it along the wall. Into the corner now. Quick pass to Werenski. Oh, what a chance! It puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Slides it diagonally to Werenski. Fires it. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Gains the zone from the right side. Here's a short pass to Lindstrom. Puck scooped up by Bouwmeester. Passes it to Werenski. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Moves it quickly over to Lindstrom. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Cheryl, I like to try to preach to my kids, sharing is caring, but in this one, it was all about puck possession here. No sharing.
Well, sometimes there's a time to share, and sometimes there is the time to keep it to yourself and be selfish, and really felt that they were evasive. They held the puck well. When the time presented itself to attack the lane, they did it.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.
Another solid win by the Leafs. As shots are even at 30 apiece. Leafs out-hit Islanders 55-48. Leafs have more time to attack. Islanders have the better passing percentage. Leafs win the faceoffs 26-16. And both teams were 0 for 1 on the power play. And for the box scores for Toronto, you had Rantanen with a goal and 3 assists. Forsberg, 2 goals and an assist. Verhaeghe, 2 assists. Falcon, an assist. Taylor, Chara with goals. Rodnick, Letang, and Lindstrom with assists. And Patrick Waugh made 29 saves on 30 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .967 save percentage. And for the Islanders, you had Aho, Bertuzzi with assists, and Kempe with the goal. And Alexander made 25 saves on 30 shots, 5 goals allowed for an .833 save percentage. And with the win, the Leafs record improves to 2-0-0 for 4 points, and they're tied for first place in the league. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game as the Leafs head home for their first home game against the Nashville Predators.